the circle, drinking some water, maybe talking to individual groups. It had a very pregame feel to it where you had some of the second string guys kind of covering up the first string as you made the adjustments there. What kind of things did you do during that halftime that obviously made a big difference?
I mean, for the most part, we did take it as a reset. We were coming out with a lead, but it really didn't feel like it. We didn't feel like we performed as we should have, and I challenged the guys to find that motivation and motivate each other. We made a couple alignment changes, trying to get some guys open, working down the field. They did a nice job taking the run away from us and made us adjust, and we did. We were able to move the ball on the field and had some bigger plays, and just kept pushing, and our O-line stepped up, made some great adjustments, and were able to give us the holes when we need them to run the ball and give us some time in the pocket.
And how important was it for you? Obviously, tonight wasn't exactly the greatest night in the world for the rushing game at all, but how important was it that you were able to rely on Alex Dowse to get that passing game going?
Well, we've got weapons all over the place. Our receivers are fantastic, and Alex is able to find them and had some really nice input on how we could approach it. And my coaching staff is right there with me as well. And we have so many weapons that if you take away our run, we're capable of passing and changing the game that way. You want to take away our pass, then obviously we have a backfield that we're pretty proud of as well.
And on a night like this, obviously you've been having that success. What kind of things are you telling like a Nick Baldwin, who was still able to reach the end zone twice tonight, but obviously when you look at the yards numbers, probably not exactly what he was hoping?
Oh, we tell him every week the biggest stat that we can get is a win. And so whatever needs to be done to contribute to that, and he did a nice job blocking, setting up those passing plays, staying inside, working those edges, and just when they were bringing so much off the outside to get pressure, we needed him to sit and take up those blitzers and give Alex time to find the open man down the field. And we had some drop balls, we had some things that we need to definitely clean up, but it's a good football team, and if we're able to make the mistakes we made and still come away with a 30-point victory, I'm pretty proud of them.
And one of the big things, speaking of putting pressure, you were able to put nice pressure on Caleb Moe, the quarterback, tonight. What were some of the things that you're trying to do defensively to really contain him?
Our defense made some adjustments. They ran the ball better, and honestly, we thought they would. So we had to tighten up in the inside, and that left us a little vulnerable in the pass, as you saw by the 2 touchdowns. But we were able to, kind of regroup and get some more pressure on them, especially in the fourth quarter. We were expecting them to throw a little bit more than they did, and they kept wanting to stick to the run game. And with the running clock, we were all right with that.
Now, looking ahead to next week, we find out that it's not going to be Kewanee, it's going to be Luxembourg-Casco in Brussels. That matchup, bigger school versus maybe a slightly smaller school, but at the end of the day, it's still 100 yards, still 11-man per teams. And how much are you looking forward to maybe that matchup?
They're an excellent program, and it'll be nice to see our guys get that challenge and see where we are. It's a nice measuring gauge. It's an old Packerland rivalry getting restored, and our guys are excited for it. I'm excited for it, and we definitely like to come away with a victory. And we'll be starting tonight trying to scout them and see what we got to do and self-reflect. We have some things to change, obviously, in our game. So we're excited. It's going to be a different opponent. Kewanee's kind of a little more familiar, so exciting, a little bit, ready to take on the challenge, but it'll definitely be a challenge.
Well, Coach, we'll let you hop on the bus and join the team. Obviously, you got a lot to celebrate tonight. 42-12, your score here in Oconto. Congratulations, Coach, and thanks for joining us here on the Nicolay National Bank Postgame Show.
Thanks, guys. Go Eagles.
Head coach Ryan Zuelke, and we'll wrap things up here from Oconto. Once again, you're listening to the New Radio Sports Network on 102.1 More FM.
6 points shy of our season average.